The 1960s marked the beginning of the women's liberation movement, where women fought to secure equal rights. The National Organization of Women became the chief voice for women in the women's liberation movement. It helped bring awareness to the Equal Rights Amendment, which would have guaranteed equal rights for men and women. Mexican Americans also struggled for equal rights, like African Americans. Mexican Americans were known as Chicanos and often faced discrimination, racism, and exploitation. Many of them were barred from restaurants, swimming pools, and hospitals. They also faced restrictions in voting, office holding, and employment. The leader of the Chicano movement was Cesar Chavez, an organizer of farm workers in California. Chavez took part in hunger strikes, refusing to eat until violence against strikers ended and laws were passed to improve the lives of farm workers. Under the slogan Red Power, Native Americans formed groups such as the American Indian Movement to gain greater respect. They dramatized poor treatment by taking over government monuments, such as Alcatraz in 1969. Popular music went through many changes after World War II. Before World War II, big band music had been popular, but after World War II, in the 1950s, African American gospel music, jazz, blues, and country music were adopted by artists like Elvis Presley to create rock and roll. Other than just being a new music style, rock and roll influenced lifestyles, fashion, attitudes, and language. Older Americans were worried the music would lead to social rebellion and juvenile delinquency, and detested the new form of music. In 1953, Jonas Salk developed the first vaccine for polio. Polio was a disease that attacked the nervous system and left many people paralyzed. Other advancements in medicine included the first measles vaccine, the first successful heart transplant, and the development of an antibiotic for tuberculosis. After the war, several important scientific advances were made, such as nuclear weaponry and rocketry, which led to the space race, as well as the internet.